Hi, I'm Madeline.
And I'm Marshall.
And we at Webster City Middle School are getting back on track, toot toot, with the first show of our third season of From the Middle.
Now let's head on down to the 5th graders while I go get my train.
Hi, this is Grace. You know what maps are measures of academic progress, right? If you don't, it's a computer test in 3 subjects: math, language, and reading. Anyways, it's been going on for about 3 weeks now, and that it's ultra challenging. However, this overly challenging test does have some benefits. For instance, it helps teachers see how well you are doing in certain subjects. It also lets your parents see how you are doing. Also, when you take it again in the fall, you can compare your test scores and see how much you learned over the year. I'm here with Kylie and Diana, 2 of my best friends. So, how else does maps help you?
It helps you learn and see what you know and what you don't know.
To you, are maps pain or gain?
Gain.
Why do you say that?
Because it helps people learn.
Well, gotta go. Back to you, James.
Hey, it's James. And what makes you sweat and cough here, Mommy? The mile run. If the mile doesn't make you gas fare, I don't know what will. Don't think of it as a punishment. Think of it as a goal to achieve. Try beating your time the next time you run it. It will make you proud. You'll get to run on the track, so it'll be a lot easier for all of you 5th graders who used to run in the grass. During both the fall and the spring, you will run the mile. Some tips on the mile are to keep a steady jog for the first 2 or 2.5 laps, then all-out sprint until you can sprint no more. Those are useful tips, so remember them for the next time you run the mile. You run the mile not only to help you physically, but mentally also. It helps you set goals and achieve them. Good luck to you all, and have a great day. Now back to the anchors.
That was very interesting. So 6th graders, how was your trip to Des Moines?
Hey, this is Ashley. And on September 3rd, we 6th graders went to the Capitol and Living History Farms. We all got to learn a lot and also take a break from school, which you guys know is always awesome. At the Capitol, we got to see the House of Representatives. In there were a ton of desks for each representative to have his own. Also, there's a smaller desk for their clerks. There is also a place for their pagers to sit. Pagers are volunteers who are high schoolers, and they help out with representatives. We also got to walk up in the Golden Dome, which was really fun until I looked down. And at Living History Farms, we walked through the 1700s Iowa Indian farm, the 1800 farm, the 1900 farm. We also visited some of the shops, and we got to learn a lot about the olden days and their procedures. I'm sure we all had a fun time, but my time is up, so it's time for me to sign off. Let's go to Christopher now. Bye!
Hey, this is the ever so awesome and exciting Christopher, and I'm going to tell you about our science projects. We have been learning about the history of Iowa in the areas of time. So, we have a choice of 9 different projects we can do. I'll go over a few of these to show you some different projects. Time Travelers is a project where you write a story about someone who travels through time to 2 of the areas of Iowa. Newscast is basically just a report like you're on TV about the history of Iowa. And the Rapid or Jump Rope Rhyme is a song that shows the history of Iowa. Each person must do 2 of the 9 projects. Each is worth up to 10 points. We have an example song here for you about the fresh state of Iowa.
Now, this is a story all about how our history came to sit right down. And I'd like to take a minute. You sit right there, and I'll tell you how Iowa came to stay right here. It all started with some little glaciers.
The Illinois covered about 1/4 of the land, but the Wisconsin covered more than that. The Kansan covered the whole thing, except this little corner right here. The Nebraskan covered the whole darn thing, and that's why Iowa looks the way it does today. Now that's just one thing that we have to say about the way Iowa looks the way it does today.
Sounds like fun. Now off to the 7th graders with our literary terms and language and a little bit about one of our fall sports.
I am like the crane. Hi, my name is Noah.
Lately, the 7th graders have been learning about literary terms in English. We have learned terms like similes, metaphors, and idioms. Similes are comparisons using words like or as. Metaphors are similar but don't use like or as. And idioms are statements that don't mean literally what they say. We're learning about literary terms because we use these every day when we talk, write, or read. You can write terms by following the rules that make it a literary term. The day that ended was the day that began. That was a metaphor. Now here's Maddie.
Hey WCMS, it's Maddie. Have you heard the buzz about the 7th and 8th grade volleyball team? If not, I'll fill you in. The girls have been working to their fullest potential. They have also been doing very well in their games and showing off their bumps and sets. The 7th grade coaches are Mrs. Hissler and Mrs. Bailey. The 8th grade coaches are Mr. Larson and Mrs. Reese. The girls have played Hampton, Dumont, Humboldt, Eagle Grove, and Iowa Falls, Alden. Now, I'm not sure, but by the looks on the other team's faces, they said that they don't want the Lynx prowling into their territory again. Now let's serve it on back to Marshall and Alex.
I remember my first game in 7th grade. Very nerve-wracking. 8th graders, what's happening down in your wing?
Hi, it's nice to have you back at WCMS. I'm Susanna and I'm reporting on social studies. In social studies, 8th graders are learning about the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence was written by Thomas Jefferson in 1776. On July 4th, the Declaration of Independence was official. On August 2nd, delegates started signing the Declaration. Then we declare freedom. So celebrate life, and now let's go on to Kaylin.
Hey, welcome back everyone. As you probably know, our school did a fundraiser at the beginning of the year. Our Webster City Middle School students sold magazine subscriptions, music, and books between August 31st and September 8th. We sold quite a bit and earned a lot of money. We sold over $30,000 overall. Webster City Middle School had a profit of $12,000. With that money, a variety of educational activities will take place, such as our field trips, assembly presentations, audio and visual materials, and student celebrations. Our leading grade was 6th grade with $10,809. The winning class was Mr. Busson's class with a sum of $2,851, for which they are being rewarded with a pizza party. Each child was responsible for individual sales and everyone gave up a really great effort. The top sales individuals consisted of these 5 people: Aaron Barnafus, 5th grade, in 1st place; Bragg Wagner, 8th grade, in 2nd; Jacob Smith, 5th grade, in 3rd place; Gavin Dinsdale, in 6th grade, in 4th place; and Carson Brim, 6th grade, in 5th place. Thank you to everyone who helped raise this money. Your hard work is greatly appreciated. Some of the extra things that people got to participate in was the limo lunch, the ice cream bingo party, Deal or No Deal, and more. This has been Kaylin with our magazine sales stats. Now let's get back on track with Alex and Marshall.
You can catch us at www.schooltube.com or iTunes. It's free.
Also check out multimedia.webster-city.k12.ia.us.
Or on Mediacom Channel 18 at 10 a.m., 12, 6, and 10 p.m. on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
This has been another episode of From the Middle. See ya!